Grassroots Sessions.
She bled, there's no disguising the bed from where she's writing it. Her burden so enlightening, teaching why her fire burns, how her body aches and yearns to procreate her ancient gate. Awakening souls as she dilates, shaping bones within a womb. With every birth she bore a tune, cause every life adorns a death. She mantras breath, 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 and breathes life into all who live. She gives a breast of milk, the best of food for every child of every brood. The human woman moves a moon and wounds the human seed of soul. No one can disprove the sheep, but every story ever told. So what was sold, burning written books and scrolls, while the wisdom of women teach children from the beginning. No war, no hate, no rape. 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 You can't speak of woman's grief, no matter what is your belief. To hold within a baby child, body of the blood exile. Try and paint the wild, see how tame your reign is now. Take his name and break no vow, the property of his story. Wow, power shift this life of yours, your mother's gift. She carried you and shaped your vessel, allowed your heart to nestle deep within her sacred womb. Her birthing cries an ancient tune, and here you are an adult grown, faced with death, your final hope. The human woman moves the moon and grooms the human seed of soul. No one can disprove the sheep, but every story ever told. So what was sold, burning written books and scrolls, while the wisdom of women teach children from the beginning. No war, no hate, no rape. 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 Hello, beautiful beings.
Thank you so much for tuning into our grassroots session today. If you enjoyed our song, then please feel free to pop a quid in our virtual hat via the link below. And we want to say a massive thank you to our amazing patrons for making these videos possible.
Thank you all
couldn't
so
make
much.
these videos without your support. Thank you, patrons. Your names are at the end of our videos. And if you'd like to become one of our patrons, then please also check out the link below.
Yes, thank you. Today's song's called Red Tent Rising, and I wrote it in honour of the red tent and the awakening of the goddess and the power of the feminine. And I'm so blessed to be celebrating 10 years of our union together. Katie and I love you so much, and she's taught me so much, and I've been honoured to be at 2 incredible home births that were free births, and I've just, to share the magic of your womb with you and your incredible moon times, and the wisdom that you have intuitively, and it's just so cosmic. And I just needed to write a song inspired by that, inspired by my grandmothers and my mother and all my sisters out there. I've only have one sibling. He's a brother. He's a legend. But I guess I wanted to write a song that really called out to my sisters and my mothers and my grandmothers and my great grandmothers and all this lineage of the incredible wisdom of woman. I cannot deny that my own upbringing into this world has been still very patriarchal. All the history is literally written to celebrate man and man's achievements. Even the education I had was at Roman Catholic schools that was, so patriarchal, and very little celebrating the magic womb of the woman and the blood that all people are made from, the blood of the womb. It really does just blow your mind to think that everyone who's ever existed came from the womb of a woman.
The womb somehow knows how to create a human being with all of its intricate blood vessels and organs.
For me, it is the closest you could get to the temple of God. Is the womb of a woman, and to celebrate that just feels like a big part of my life's purpose.
And it was written around the time I was reading a book called The Red Tent.
Oh, that's right.
Which is a really amazing book. All these things I was learning from the book, I was then telling Alex. It's an amazing book. It's a fictional story, but it's based around the history of woman that's been lost, and it's really interesting because it takes one of the stories of the Bible, the story of Jacob and his 12 sons, and it talks about Dana, who was Jacob's daughter, who never gets mentioned in the Bible, like most women don't get mentioned in the Bible. And it speaks of her story and her going to sit in the red tent with her grandmothers. These people were living in hot countries, in desert countries, and they would put up tents as their dwellings. They were nomadic people. They would travel on with their tents, and one of the tents was red, and that was the tent where the women went to bleed. So every month the women would gather and they would tell stories. Such a beautiful book, and I was so moved by the idea that these women would gather like this, and they would have this monthly time to be together.
That book, that was the first time I'd heard the phrase red tent.
We'd heard it a few times at festivals and not quite
we didn't know
what
what it meant. No, that was, but you read all that book start to finish, and every time she finished a chapter and put it down, I was like, what was that, what happened in that one? And I literally just heard the story from your mouth, which was an incredible way of reading a book or hearing a book. It was like you were telling me the story, and I was fascinated from beginning to end. And the idea that teach her why a fire burns, how her body aches and yearns to procreate, her ancient gate awakening souls as she dilates. For so long now, the patriarchy has not allowed a strong level of respect. Just look at history.
We grow up in a time when you get told that the bleed that you have every month is a negative thing, that it's a horrible thing, that it's something we have to put up with. We're not taught the magic, potent power of it. There's ancient songs. There's a song called Mab's song about it's an ancient goddess song about drinking the blood of the goddess.
Wow.
And these are where Christianity have taken the rituals of drinking wine, the blood of Jesus. These were from earlier rituals of women drinking the blood of the goddess, and the idea that blood was so nourishing, and it's full of stem cells, it's full of everything that you would make a human being with, and when it flows free from the yoni, they would offer it to the plants, offer it to the earth. They would do rituals with it, and these rituals were called blasphemous, devil worship, whatever they want to call it, and the women were demonized, but there's some ancient lineage there. to do with yoni worship, moontime worship, and like you say, respecting the cycles of the womb, and even calling on to our own mothers and the wombs that we began in. You know, everyone began in the womb, and so the song in itself is for everyone who is here and contemplating their existence, to give thanks to that womb that you began life in, to give thanks to the mama that you came from.
And we're all a human family. There is this notion of a mitochondrial Eve, which runs right the way through the mother of the mother of the mother of the mother of the mother, like a Russian doll. You know, we all come from the same majestic womb, this cosmic place that just kept birthing like a fractal Mandelbrot, just spiraling out. Thank you so much to all the incredible women and goddesses and mothers and sisters and grandmothers and great grandmothers and all the beautiful, beautiful beings who have inspired this song. And thank you to everyone who's tuned into Grassroots Sessions and who's been supporting us. It's an amazing journey. Yeah. And
we really hope to make a music video to this song, don't we?
We do, for our 2020 Vision album version.
If you have any questions about the lyrics, then feel free to ask in the comments below. And thank you so much for joining us today. If you enjoyed today's session, feel free to pop a quid in our virtual hat. And if you'd like to become a patron of this channel, then please check out the links below. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you on our next Grassroots session.
Grassroots Sessions is made possible by our wonderful patrons who support us on Patreon. Thank you so much to all of you beautiful beings.
Please join our Patreon today to help us create more videos. Donations are also very welcome here.